Okay, so hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a video just of me shooting my bow. For one, this is just kind of normal practice and a little bit of practice for the Reinhardt 100, which I'm going to be shooting on March 20th, I believe. No, not March 20th. March. I don't know. It's March something. It might be like March 15th or 14th. I'll have to look at the calendar and see when it's actually going to be, but um, just kind of practice for that. That's why I shoot at a bunch of different distances. A lot of times I'll just go out and practice one or two different distances and focus on that, but this time I shot several different ones, and I only shot for about 15 minutes in total, but felt like it was decent practice, just to get rough in there. It's me, I'm putting on my boots, getting ready to go outside, and then my camera stopped in just a second, so it's going to go to a different clip. I don't know why it stopped or what it stopped for, but now I'm just going outside. I'm about to try to change clips so that my voiceover is as accurate as I can get it in the timeline. So this one stops about 128, 126, 127. Okay, here we go. I think this should be right on time. The other clip just started. This is my block invasion target right here. My bow is the PSE Fever. My arrows are Velocity 100 500s. I have 100 grain tips. My arrows have wrapping on them that is like pink zebra stripe stuff so that they're easier to find if I do miss. My sight is a single pin, like Triple H something thingy. This is just me shooting at 20 yards right here. This video piece, I think, is 8 minutes, so I'm trying to go out, leave myself about 10 seconds to go change clips to get the voice over as accurate, because I tried it once before and I was off by about 30 seconds in my voiceover. But right here, I did pretty good. My second shot, I went left on because I was actually aiming left. I was seeing if the wind was going to affect it, which doesn't make sense thinking back on it because I should have known that from my first shot. But you can probably see by that tree over there, the wind was blowing. This is my third shot, I believe. Never shot with my Gopro on my head, so I hope that it actually is kind of cool. But you can't really see the target because GoPros don't exactly zoom very well. I think my last shot, if this is it, I was moving around a lot. No, let's see, this is my last shot. I don't know. I think if this is my last shot, I have to let back down because I was moving around too much. Yeah, I think this is it. I couldn't get it to stay still. When I draw back, the wind started blowing again, so I was still kind of moving, but it wasn't as bad, or at least I didn't feel like it was. I was tilting it back and forth, or not back and forth, but left to right, but I wasn't actually like swinging left to right like I was in the first part. Right here, I'm about to pull out my arrows, and you see the ones to the left and the other ones are just kind of like stacked right on top of each other. Kind of ish. They're more in a blob than in a stack. That little white piece of paper on the bottom of my bow, that is actually my conversion chart for my single pin. So if I'm shooting at 7 feet or 6 feet, it tells me what yard, what yard I need to do that. So right here, since the Reinhardt 100 is a 3D shoot, they'll put some that are really close to you. So I'm just going to take a shot from 6 feet and then 2 shots from 7 feet. One from 6 feet, I do standing. My first one from 7 feet, I do standing, and then my second one from 7 feet, I do kneeling. So here's from 6 feet, which that one, on my particular one, I have to move it to 59 yards. I pull 50 pounds, so. And one thing that I should have done, I should have knelt down for these, because I feel I was close shots, you need to kneel down and get your level is equal. If it's like level with you, that's great. I want to be as level with my target as I can be. That's just me. Other people, they're just like, okay, whatever, I don't care what level I'm at. But if I can get at that same level as my target, I'm going to get at that same level as my target. Just my personal preference. I feel like it works. And I think I just missed it. But what I was doing with my foot is about 12, or my boot is about 12 inches long. So I was just shifting it over about a foot length, of course. Foot, yeah. So this shot I actually did kneeling down. In those other ones I went high on, but this one I went right where I was aiming, because it's pretty much a straight shot. It's not perfectly straight, but it's a way less than an angle. So my first shot was at the 6 feet. I aimed at orange. Second shot was at 7 feet. I aimed at the top yellow, or not yellow, white spot. Next one I aimed at the green spot on the side, which these I don't. That one in the middle was white whenever I got it, but I spray painted it orange, and those ones on the side were white too, but I spray painted them green, except for the one on top. That one was white. No, I don't know what I was trying to say. All of them were white. Oh yeah, I didn't spray paint the one that's white. That's what I was trying to say. Here I'm shooting at 10 yards. I shoot one arrow at 10 yards, which right there. I take 5 steps back. Yeah, 5 steps back. I might have taken 6 steps back. I don't know. I didn't count. But one of my steps, it's a rough count off of about a yard. So that's how I step off my target distances. I don't bother getting out of measuring tape. This one, 15 yards. Next one, since I had already shot 20, since that first 6 arrows was at 20, I decided to just pass 20 and go straight to 25. So here I'm shooting 25, not 20. If you see my stabilizer, it is like some floppy rubber thingy. I don't know what that type is called, but I want the bee stinger. I just haven't gotten it yet. My friend shoots the bee stinger here. I'm shooting at 30 yards, and I take 2 shots at 30 yards because one of them was really bad, and the next one was fairly not good either. So then I just do step back to 35 yards, and I take 1 shot from there. Which I need to work on letting my bow down too soon. Because you watch me, that arrow is not going to make it there at 4. I got my bow down. Maybe. This one I'm not good. See, that one I held a little bit longer, but the other ones I just kind of dropped. This one, okay, I'm not sure how long this one has left. I think my voiceover might be running. No, it's good. It's right. Okay, yes, so it should last till about 9:30. So I need to exit off here about 9:20. But you don't need to know that, but I said it anyways. If you see me whenever I'm about to shoot, which this next clip is after it changes to the next clip, it's going to be of a stand that's right next to the target instead of me shooting from it on my head. But here I pull these out, and then I pull those ones out, and the next ones I am shooting at the 30 yard. I shoot my first 3 at 30 yards, and then some at 35 yards. But here it's about to change clips, and it should change clip right about now. Here is me just stepping it off first, and you can see the shadow right there. And on that side, you can see that other side over there. It is just, I painted dots on it. The back of it's even worse. And then that other side, I don't think I touched it that much. But you can't see the other side or the back. But here, first 3 shots are coming from 30 yards. Second 3 shots are coming from 35 yards. I can work on my 35-yard shot some more. But, oop, look, there's one shot. It completely moves that target. If you look at the target itself, in the middle of it, there's just a black dot. That's because whenever I practice with my broadheads, I cut a slight square out of it with all of them cutting shape, and I just pulled out the foam from the middle because it just kind of like fell out. That was the second shot. The third shot should be any time now. Oh, there it was right there. Now I'm stepping back to my 35 yards. I'll take 3 shots from there, and they don't exactly. The last shot you will not be able to see very well because it got at this angle right behind. When you look at this top arrow, it went like right behind that. You can barely see the knot sticking out. But the other two you should be able to see fairly easily. Oh, there it was right there. That one was actually a pretty good shot. It was almost dead center. Well, I say almost dead center. It was off to the left. No, it wasn't. I think it was. It wasn't perfect dead center, but it wasn't too far off to the left either. Oop, there was the second shot. It went low. And then this third shot, just look closely at it. You should be able to tell. And this one is going to be coming to an end pretty fast. But my voiceover is going to go a little bit long. But in that other part, I was telling you, whenever you see me messing with my tips, oh, there went that other shot in this video. Is about to be over. This video clip. I'm going ahead and exit it out now. It's just me closing it, or stopping it. But one thing, what I was saying about those tips, whenever I'm drawing back, I can hear those tips rattle if they're not all the way in there. And you should listen for that whenever you're shooting. Because if your tips are rattling, you can tighten them up. Otherwise, they can fall out. And you don't want that. That's really bad. Because your arrow will bounce out for number, like, first off. And if you don't have a lot of arrows, then you're missing the tip on that one. And then, so if you only have like 3 arrows, you can't mess up the other 2. So that includes you can't lose one, and you can't break one. Like someone could Robin Hood it, especially in competition. So people mess up your arrows. My friend, he actually shot a fletching off of my arrow. And it was my favorite arrow. Like it was like the best one. And he knocked it off. I shot a spider, and he knocked it. But anyways, that's not the point. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't completely boring. I hope my voiceover lines up somewhat okay. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Oh, and I'm going to be doing some how I keep my bow gear, like, right. I think it's going to be like a 3-part video. Or not 3-part video, 3-part series. Maybe it'll be 4-part series. Maybe it'll be more than that. I don't know. Depends on how much I have. But, yep. Thanks for watching.